You know what it is, 107.5 WGCI. We are live backstage at Lollapalooza, courtesy of Jack Daniels. Make it happen. I am Kyle Backstage from the WGCI Morning Show. And she doesn't need no introduction, but you see who's right next to me. Chicago Tinashe is here. How are you?
Hi, I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm feeling better now that you're sitting here next to me.
Good, me too.
You know, I've been a fan for a while. You've been doing your thing for a minute. And I'm going to get into some of the older songs before we get to the new ones.
Let's
but first, we have to talk about it, man. Lollapalooza, possibly the biggest stage in the history of music.
Ooh, is it?
I'm asking how you feel about it.
I mean, it's going to be a big one. I'm very excited. Very,
What's the
very
feeling
excited.
like when you get out there on the stage of Lollapalooza, when they talk about 100,000 people per day?
Yeah.
That has to feel different from a club of 250 or a concert of 10,000.
Definitely.
What's the difference in how you get down?
You know, it's a little bit more surreal. It doesn't really feel like everyone's like a real person. It kind of feels like they're like a bunch of just like avatars in the crowd or something, maybe. I don't know, because you can't necessarily, you can still see people, but just the mass amount of people, it's kind of crazy.
I imagine it being like a wave almost. Like
yeah, it's insane. It's beautiful though. It's a really amazing feeling.
Would it be one of those things that when you're coming up as an artist, you dream of doing one day?
Of course,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think it's on every artist's bucket list.
Yeah.
It's been on my bucket list to perform at Lolla forever, so I'm super, super, super stoked.
Yeah.
I have a lot of cousins that live in the area, and so they come every year, and they're like, "When are you
got
gonna play at
cousins on the
Lolla?"
South Side. What's going on?
You know. So I'm here now, and they're here, and it's gonna be a good day.
Speaking of family from Chicago and us being in Chicago, we know that on a previous album, 333, you had X with Jeremiah.
Yes.
Do we have any possible surprises coming out on stage? Could Jeremiah or maybe one of your Southside cousins be joining you today? What's going on?
My grandpa actually said I need to my grandpa's here too.
Okay.
So he said I need to bring him on stage. He wants to say a few words, but I don't know. I'm thinking about working that way into the set. I don't know about that yet.
Yeah, we'll
see.
figure it out.
We'll
figure
see.
it out. All right, let's talk about it because you got a couple of things happening. And number one, Hit Me Up for a Good Time.
Yes.
You just dropped the video.
Yeah.
Let's get into that subject matter for a little bit. Are we talking
Sure.
about a party? Are we talking about a romantic situation?
You know, we're talking about whatever. Hit me up. Just hit me up. Find out.
Yeah.
See for yourself.
Yeah.
Call me.
What's the inspiration behind the album?
Well, I really wanted just to create music that was fun to dance to. Hit Me Up for a Good Time. It's got this really cool house beat. I collaborate with Channel Trace, who's an amazing artist that I'm a huge fan of.
Right.
And, you know, I just love stuff that you can dance to and have a good time and just feel the vibes. And I could get on stage and perform that as well. So, yeah, that's what we're giving.
A lot of your Chicago is coming out right now. I don't know where it's coming from. We're talking about like house music inspiration for songs.
Yeah, of course.
You got family from here, so we're looking forward to seeing you perform that song on stage as well.
Definitely.
And of course, everybody's talking about you, Calvin Harris.
Yes, brand new.
Man, we're talking about
Normani,
Offset. Normani, Offset.
Yep.
That's so many different people that are coming from different worlds
Yes.
on one song. Not even a project, just one song. How was that collaboration?
I mean, I love the collaborative process as an artist, getting to see every artist put like their little sparkle, their little flavor on the song. I think that makes music so special when you can have everyone kind of making a super track, you know?
Right.
And I think Calvin Harris is really genius in how he puts together collaborations. He really is very good at that. He's done it on his previous project and this one that's coming out on Friday, I believe.
Yeah.
The whole project is, but very excited to be a part of this
And it falls in line
song.
with that dance vibe you were talking
Yeah,
about. He's the king of that.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to collaborate with Normani. I've worked with Offset before, but this collaboration is really a vibe. So check
How do you feel
it
the
out.
relationship is between like you and Normani, other R&B, sensations in the game right now? I feel like it's a good space for artists like you.
Yeah, I'm very, very thankful. I think even since I came on the scene, I think the environment for women, female artists to collaborate together has gotten a lot better. I love to see how many girls are in the space killing it. And so, yeah, it's just good vibes. Girls supporting girls, women supporting women. I think it's big energy, 2022.
We're here for it.
Yeah.
We're here. You got a good energy about you.
Oh, thanks.
I want to do something before you get up out of here, though. Find out a little bit more about who Tinashe is. I got 5 quick questions for Tinashe.
I'm
We're
ready.
going to go down. You got to keep it real with all of these.
I'm ready.
Okay?
Yeah.
First question, what's your favorite thing you miss from your childhood? Because we know once you get famous, you can't always do the same things, go to the same places. What's some of your favorite thing you miss from your childhood?
That's a good question. Probably just like going to the mall and walking around the mall
Without
for fun.
people bothering you?
Yeah, like I feel like that was such a vibe, and also nowadays I don't really ever go to the mall anymore. I don't know. It just has like a different energy than it used to.
Yeah.
It used to be like Saturdays we're gonna go hang out at the mall all day long.
Yeah.
Just walk around, like see some other kids and be like, ooh.
All right,
Probably
cool.
that.
What's one thing your future husband must have?
He must have you know, just like a solid moral compass, like somebody who's a good person, a kind person, cares about other people, compassionate. I think those things are important.
Okay, I like that you didn't say money. A lot of women are leading with money these days.
I mean, like, that's one of them, too.
All right, cool. Number 3, your most embarrassing moment.
Oh, gosh. I mean, I've fallen and slipped on stage a couple times, but it hasn't been too bad. I think I kind of get up in those situations, and like it's not super embarrassing. But probably the most embarrassing slip that I ever had, I was on a private jet that a male artist invited me on, and we were exiting the private jet, and I slipped down the whole like stairwell. Like I went boom, 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 and like scraped my back up on like every single stair.
God.
So that wasn't very smooth.
Yeah, that sounds pretty embarrassing.
That was not sexy.
What is the worst? Wait, first let me ask you, what's your sign?
Aquarius.
What's the worst zodiac sign for you to date?
Cancer.
Why?
You know, because they're just toxic. They're just toxic. From my own personal experience. That's based on my research. Based on my research.
Yeah, based on your research. All right, last question for you.
Yes.
And this is always the most interesting to me.
Okay.
Because the way you're moving around now, Lollapalooza, you have security, things of
Yeah,
that nature.
yeah.
When was the last time Tinashe got into a fist fight?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm a black belt in Taekwondo.
What?
So I
Seriously?
I used to spar a lot. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I don't really anymore, but probably like 10 years ago.
Wow.
Maybe a little more.
A black belt.
Yeah.
Taekwondo.
A woman of many talents.
Don't walk up on her, man. She's not playing with y'all. Tinashe is here with Backstage at Lollapalooza. I definitely appreciate your time. We're looking forward to you hitting that stage. And whenever you come to Chicago, you got to slide through WGCI.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, we appreciate it, man. We're Backstage Lollapalooza, courtesy of Jack Daniels. You know what it is. Make it count.